My name is Adli Wahid, first member and senior internet security specialist at APNIC. For more than a decade, I've been working with security stakeholders across the Asia Pacific region, from network operators to ISPs to CERT and law enforcement agencies. But my story with FIRST began long before APNIC, and it's a perfect example of how this organization transforms not just individual careers, but entire regions. In 2006, I transitioned from teaching at a university to leading the Malaysia Computer Emergency Response Team. 2 months into the job, I was overwhelmed by advisories flooding in from this organization called FIRST. I remember thinking, who are these people? Then my boss said, well, there's a technical colloquium happening in Europe. Go check it out. We're planning to host one in Kuala Lumpur. That initial FIRST event changed everything. Here I was completely new to incident response, suddenly surrounded by like-minded professionals who didn't just share knowledge, but actively guided newcomers. I could ask questions, exchange ideas, and learn from people who'd faced the same challenges I was discovering. The community was genuinely welcoming and enriching from day one. We immediately saw the value of bringing this collaborative approach to our region. Back then, before Zoom made virtual connections possible, physical presence was essential for building relationships. Many talented professionals across Indonesia, Singapore, Thailand, and beyond simply couldn't access FIRST international conferences due to cost and distant barriers. So we organized our own technical colloquium in Kuala Lumpur. TCs are smaller FIRST events, typically 1 or 2 days, that members can host to serve their local communities. The impact was immediate and profound. We were making FIRST collective knowledge accessible to teams just starting their security journey, connecting people who were thinking about incident response, or setting up new capabilities. My involvement with FIRST evolved naturally over time. I started volunteering for program committees, then became program chair for our Bangkok conference when I moved to work for a bank. This taught me that FIRST isn't just about attending events. It's about actively building the community that serves everyone. When I joined APNIC in 2014, FIRST board members invited me to take on a bigger challenge, overseeing the fellowship program, now known as the Suguru Yamaguchi Fellowship Program. Named after the visionary board member who started this initiative, Suguru Yamaguchi was a cybersecurity pioneer who founded Japan's first CERT and helped establish emergency response teams across Asia Pacific and Africa. This program embodies FIRST's proactive approach to global cybersecurity resilience. Instead of waiting for teams to apply for membership, we actively identify economies preparing to establish CERTs and help them join FIRST from the very beginning. This creates powerful mutual benefits. We are helping new regions build incident response capabilities while giving our existing members trusted contacts in those areas. During my fellowship program leadership, we help establish teams across Africa, the Pacific Islands, and other underserved regions where formal cybersecurity coordination didn't exist. My APNIC role has focused particularly on Pacific Island economies, Fiji, Tonga, Vanuatu, Papua New Guinea, and smaller islands many people have never heard of. These places are experiencing booming internet activity, but most lack formal bodies to coordinate cybersecurity nationally. We saw tremendous opportunity to promote incident response coordination. The first CERT we helped establish was in Tonga, followed by CERT Vanuatu, CERT Papua New Guinea, and others. But success isn't just about setting up new teams. It's about connecting them to FIRST wider community so they can access conferences, learn from experienced members, and tap into collective knowledge that makes our global response effective. I also run the Asia Pacific Honeynet Project, which perfectly complements CERT development work. Honeypots provide invaluable training for new incident responders. Suddenly, cybersecurity attacks become real rather than theoretical. When we establish new CERTs, we teach them to operate honeypots, giving them actual incidents to work with from day one, rather than waiting for community reports. What I love most about FIRST is our incredibly diverse global community. If I need to contact someone in Africa, South America, or Europe, FIRST is my go-to resource. The diversity provides varied perspective on everything from simple technical decisions to complex strategic questions about building national cybersecurity programs. FIRST is large enough to have extensive experience addressing challenges related to not just incident response, but cybersecurity management at national and international levels. Most importantly, the people participating in FIRST activities are genuinely helpful individuals who want to share knowledge and support others. They're probably the nicest people in the security community. For cybersecurity professionals considering FIRST membership, recognize that you cannot learn everything alone. You need assistance and support from others, and FIRST provides exactly the community of like-minded professionals. The knowledge sharing at FIRST conferences is deeply personal, real-life experience from people handling actual incidents, rather than theoretical discussions about tools or solutions. My advice to cybersecurity professionals: you cannot focus solely within your own perimeter. There will be times when you need help from others to shut something down, gather critical information, or get law enforcement support for investigation. Security is about more than configuring firewalls. It's about helping people who might be victims of cyber attacks. Every cybersecurity professional has something valuable to contribute to the community. Consider reaching out, participating, and volunteering with FIRST or other community organizations. Together, we can make the internet a safer place for everyone, one region, one country, one new CERT at a time.